Welcome to today's live. I'm Joe.
I'm Lisa.
And today, sorry about the noise you're hearing in the background. We're actually watching something. Our live starts in 10 minutes. We're going to be having Smart Conserver sharing some energy saving tips with us. Really good, beneficial advice for how we can save
But
money,
we just
particularly with energy.
yes, but we just thought we'd come on a little bit earlier so that if you want to chat about anything, you can.
Waiting on Smart Conserver. Yeah, we are. Okay, so we're watching, what's his name?
Daddy's
Daddy's
kitchen.
Kitchen. Hi,
Oh,
Janiki.
how am I going to get this? Might not be able to.
Should be able to. Julian.
Oh, you know if Julian is
Hi.
on? Where is she? Oh, hoy. Copy the link.
Oh, yes. Here's the link if anybody wants to jump. Smart Conserver is here. And Case and the baby, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hi. And then where do I go to get it? What do I need to go to?
YouTube.
YouTube, not StreamYard. Hmm?
Go to YouTube and let's see. Where is the link? I've sent it. It's above where you've typed that. We start in about 10 minutes. Smart Conserver. So we're live in about 10 minutes. Well,
Actually,
that's when people will expect us to be on. Hi, Amy. Bless up. Good morning, all, says Smart Conserver. And Amy, how are you, ladies? We are good. Why? I need a new one. Amy, we're good. It's been a good Sunday. Hope you're having a good day as well. And counting down, we're counting down as well, Amy. Oh, here's Smart Conserver.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, finally. Finally, and you look so familiar.
I guess I have a familiar face.
Oh, we we start in a few minutes. Well, we usually go live at 6, but we just thought watching something on TV. Let's just put it on and say hi to those who come on first. So, how's your day been?
It's okay.
Oh, that's good. We have a whole lot of questions, and hopefully, hopefully you'll be able to answer, and hopefully your subscribers have some questions as well. Amy's, how are we? And I'm okay, might have to go suddenly, but I'm here for now. Okay. All right, Amy, how is Jack? How's your day going? Oh, what? And I hate saying Smart Conserver, so you better tell us her name.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Exactly,
It's
really.
Joy.
Joy. We have a sister by that name. Julian, hi again. Jack is good. I'm waiting for a call for the lady who will be taking him. Then we'll go. Okay. Or is it for today that he's going? All right. Coconut milk went into Daddy's soup.
And you had to transfer it into 2 pots.
Oh my. That's a whole lot.
So what's for dinner today, Joy?
Don't start as yet, you know.
So what is it going to be?
Stew beef.
Wow. We're watching a beef soup on the TV now.
On YouTube.
Like to hear what people have for their Sunday dinner. So we had some old rice and peas that was
last
in the
week
freezer.
Sunday's rice and peas.
Leftover rice and peas that was in the freezer. And chicken from yesterday. And just a salad. And that was dinner sorted, so didn't have to cook today.
Yeah. Yes, it's in a little while. She's driving here now. She has a dog too, so Jack will have company. Oh, that's so good, Amy. I'm happy for Jack and for you.
It would have been nice if Jack had met his companion before, though. You know, if they met each
Uh,
other. Because what if they don't like each other now? How will poor Jack manage?
Look at those soup, ram jam soup.
Soup mix all sorts.
They're putting all sorts in it. Flavor the pot, flavor the
Maggi
pot.
all-purpose seasoning.
Oh my. Joy, I like your format for your videos.
Okay, thanks.
Only one observation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I'd written it in the.
So if you
Oh,
did write it down, but that's it now.
okay, yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
You mean the price?
Yeah. People would want to
Oh,
know, is it
well,
generally more expensive than the conventional one?
not sure. I've
Yeah.
never done that check before.
Hmm.
Not sure.
But I
But
don't think it's too
the
late.
price. You know the price for items vary when you buy it, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh yes. Um, but even put adding it in a comment now would help. Like, so and so cubic whatever fridge. Maybe the same brand as the inverter one is sold for so and so currently, while the inverter one, same size, is sold for so and so.
Okay.
People can, yeah, get to compare. I was trying to listen as well for the exact brand. You said the model number, but I
Yeah,
think I missed a
Samsung.
little
I
part.
said it.
Yeah, I heard Samsung, but the rest of it, because I
Oh,
wanted to
the
look
rest was
here.
the model number.
Yeah, I want to look here if that exact one is sold here.
Okay.
I think
Oh,
some
Amy is
comments are there.
writing. Hi, ladies, I'm here. Smart Conserver. Hi. Oh, that's Storm Chaser. I have a feeling. Do you know Storm Chaser?
Yes, he's my subscriber.
Oh, okay. When I get to Jamaica, says Amy will be watching more of videos on how to cook and less of ones by the sea, since I will be there at the sea. You will be able
Maybe
to
you can
create your
cook some
own.
at the sea.
Send us some pictures somehow, Amy. Pictures or videos of you by the sea. Elma Hatton, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Is it your first time on one of our lives? I think it is.
Yeah, I don't remember this name.
Yeah.
But welcome. Special welcome to you. And Janiki, hi. And welcome again.
Yeah. Amy, I have a camera and we'll take lots of pics. Amy, you need to make the
Oh, you know what
account.
you need to send us, Amy? Some like just Jamaican beach scene. You just video that and send it, Amy, and we
So
will
we
put
can
it on.
add to
Yeah.
our videos like we're out there. Uh, I wish I could see you
I
both
know,
there.
but you
You
might.
will,
You
yeah.
never know.
Most likely you will.
We'll definitely
Because we're
meet up.
hoping things will look up for at least for summer coming. Yeah. In fact, I wish it was for December, but I
I doubt
highly
it.
doubt
Yeah.
it. Highly think it will be possible. I will do that. Lots of beach scenes you can use for backgrounds,
Yes.
yes.
Thank you, Amy. Is it 6 yet, Joe? We need to start because this
No,
lady has taken time out of her
that's
very
true.
busy schedule to be with us, and we don't want to waste her time.
You
We're
tell
waiting
them.
for. Pardon?
You tell them.
Oh, no, it's we who come on early. We're supposed to be on at 6, and it is, 1 minute to 6.
All are welcome. One love. Yes, Elma.
Okay,
We'd
we'd
love
love
to
to
see
see
you this
this.
summer.
I think that's highly likely, Amy.
We'll definitely be in touch. Let's see how we can link. Oh, come on, this I can only see piece of me. Or none of me. Oh. I gotta drag it over.
You could
But I
use your
can
laptop. Where is it? Do you want it?
no much combustion.
Mm. Guys, we're going to make a start. Amy and what's Janiki and Elma, and we should have a few more on as well. Please do remember to give the video a thumbs up. As I say, I'm Joe,
And I'm Lisa. And
and
this afternoon, we're going to be getting some smart tips from our lovely friend Joy.
yeah,
Now, she has been doing smart conservation for some time now, and she feels it's beneficial, especially in a time like this in Jamaica where people are complaining of high electricity bills, and they keep saying no matter what they do, the bill is still high every month. But Smart Conserver is of the view that we can definitely do more to reduce our consumption and reduce our cost, right? Smart
Joy
Sure.
Joy.
Yes, that's right.
So, would you like to tell us how you got started
involved.
and interested in such affairs?
Um, it started on WhatsApp,
Okay.
and I started sharing with friends on WhatsApp, and I noticed my status numbers were increasing.
Okay.
And then questions start coming in, phone calls start coming in. Everybody want to conserve. So then I
Yes.
moved it over now to a channel. And then moving
Okay.
it over, I realized that the the audience isn't as small as I thought it was. It was
Yes.
Yeah.
quite a number of persons want to conserve. And then you have persons who know that I do that will stop you and ask you questions, tell you them problem.
Yes.
Bill
Okay.
gone up. What can you do? Can you help?
Yeah.
And then you give the tips. You ask the question, give the tips.
Yeah, I remember a few weeks ago we had another live where we were discussing energy consumption and what can we do, and the fact that JPS is now owned by another
Yeah.
company, and that's how all this discussion came up. And apart from people living in Jamaica, I think the tips are useful for
For
us and
wherever
others
you
as
live.
well,
Yeah.
Yes, because I
wherever
have
you live.
persons on my channel as well from the UK
Yeah.
who
Oh,
comment sometimes that it really helps them greatly.
Yeah.
okay. I find it so interesting because all the years we've lived in Jamaica, when we used to live there, we tried all sorts and nothing worked. We still got, high electricity bills. So
And
when
and
you said there are ways that you can actually conserve and it shows on your bill, definitely I'd want to hear that and to share it as well.
and then conservation is such a wide topic
Yeah.
where it takes in for me water as well.
Mm.
Yes.
Um, on my WhatsApp status, I go even gas stove, the
Oh.
gas. So it's wide. It's
Mm.
really wide.
Mhm. So, how do you want to start sharing the tips this afternoon? Do you want to go like room by room, or um,
Equipment.
equipment, or gas, electricity, water? What? How do you want to share
Right.
this afternoon?
Ask the questions. We can go room by room. It doesn't matter.
All right, I would want to start off with some simple things that all of us can do, like right now. Get up
Yeah,
and
not
do,
anything to buy.
yeah,
What can we do? Actually, do
right
now.
now,
Yeah.
and it
Okay.
would
For
save us
for
some money.
now, it will be the most important one is plugging out. Plugging out.
Yeah.
Unplugging things, yeah,
Yeah.
Right. Because sometimes we even have the television on
yeah,
and we take it for granted that just switching off that remote, there's no power in there. But there's actually power.
Yeah.
And some of us don't know that. We just
okay,
think that switch off and leave, that's it. But it takes a little more than that.
Yes.
so unplugging is your next, your
Exactly.
tip, yeah,
Um, Another one to save, to conserve as well, without spending a dime,
yeah,
is it will be in the water side of it, where some persons adjust the things inside the toilet bowl to
Oh
use
yes.
less water for flushing,
Yes.
or inserting a bottle with stone to rise the
Mm.
level of water up so that when you flush, you don't use it, it doesn't get back as much water.
Yes.
Mm. I saw, sorry. Oh, I'm going to break sometimes just to welcome people who are coming in. Hope that's all
Mhm.
right. So
No
June
problem.
Johnson, good Sunday afternoon, everyone. Hi, June, and welcome to the chat. When you made that point about putting something in the toilet so that you can flush with less water, I remember last night watching a video with this young lady who lives in Japan, but she's from Jamaica. I cannot remember her name at all. I watched it very late last night. She's from Jamaica, but she's living in Japan. And her toilet, right above the tank, is where you wash your hands. So there's a tap
Yeah.
that you wash your hand, and that
She's
water
from
is what
Jamaica,
goes
but she's
into the
living in
tank,
Japan.
Into the toilet tank.
to flush the toilet. I thought
Mhm.
that was such a good idea because you are going to wash your hand, you are going to use that water, so it might as well be used to flush the toilet.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
don't know how it works if you continually leave it though, like if you left that tap
If
running,
it would overrun
if
or
it would
whatever.
overflow. But I
Mm.
suppose they'd put measures in place so that
So
that
to
doesn't happen.
preserve that.
Yeah. But
True.
just lifting up the lid, you're saying, on the tank and putting something heavy, something
There's a
weighted.
chain. There's a chain there sometimes that you can adjust.
Okay.
And the toilet tank has a space that you can place that bottle with stone inside there to
Yeah.
rise the level of the water.
So in the end, it actually has in less water, so the toilet still
Exactly.
flushes
But with
with less
less.
Exactly.
water.
Mm.
That's a
Exactly.
good one. I
Exactly.
wish I was jotting
Um,
more. I'll have to watch them. Okay.
there is. I'm not thinking of any more that will not cost you a little, if it's even
Okay.
just a little bit, but the rest, if you purchase them, they'll be long lasting.
Mm. But some other simple little ones like turning switches off when you leave a room. Turn the light off. You're not in that room. You're not using the light in there. Turn it off. That's one good one
Yes,
as
that's
well.
a given, but
Yeah.
what a lot of persons don't understand, most persons, when they hear of conservation, especially with electricity, they think of lights. Lights really don't save you a lot because it's not like
Okay.
you use them 24 hours a day unless
Okay.
you live in a dark house. It really doesn't save you a lot. You'll have a light on if that's the only thing you have on for the entire day for 30
Yes.
days of the billing cycle. You really don't
You
pay a lot
really
of
don't pay
attention.
much. Okay. I thought of one that you could do, like having to do with if you use a washing machine, for example. Don't wash every day.
Yeah.
A few pieces, you need a few pieces of maybe white things. So you put them two in there and wash it, and tomorrow you do a set. So I think
I
that's
had
something that,
I have a washer now, and I had one before that I was able to use back my water. So I'm
oh,
using back the white water. So you wash white,
yes,
and after that you can wash colored in that same water.
same water. Oh,
Mm. How do
So,
you do
so
that? Because I thought
they
the washing machine drain out the water.
remember, I used to have the hose in the bath,
Mm.
so you
That you
could
put
get
the
that
one.
water in a bucket or
Oh,
something.
you
Yeah.
know what as
no,
well?
where that is concerned now, what I used to do with that one was to channel that gray water to the plant. So once I let out, I channel that to the plant area.
You mean the soapy water?
Yes.
Oh,
It doesn't do the plant anything, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you wash the machine I had, you were able to wash a full load,
yes.
remove that water, remove
The clothes.
the clothes when it's
Close.
washed. I put it in a bucket to rinse and put
Use
another
the
set of
same
clothes.
water to
Right,
wash the other set. Oh, I
right.
Oh.
understand. Yeah.
But in some places, Joy, there are like we have front loading washers, so that wouldn't be able to work here.
No, no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. When I was in Jamaica, my washer loaded at the top.
It was top
And
load, right.
right. And just to conserve water, I used to have the washing machine in the bathroom and then send the hose from the back to the into the bath. So in the bath, I would put like buckets. So
To catch the water.
when it's rinsing and letting out the water,
Mm-hmm.
it would go into the buckets that I would then pour back in to wash the next set, which would be darker clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Those were my days in Orangefield when it was hard to get water. I used to bring water from Kingston home in my car because we didn't have it, the running water system wasn't set up properly. So most days there was none. Yeah. Um.
I'm a bit lazy. So when it comes on to even conservation,
Yeah.
I really honestly don't think I need to do a lot.
Okay.
I think my life should be real easy when it comes on to conservation.
All right. So do you want to jump over into the items that you think, some of the things you think if we purchase, there's an outlay, to start off, but then you'll save some money in the end.
All right, even with the water, even the shower head that we have,
Mm-hmm.
you have some of them that is low. It even if the pressure, because sometimes we have water pressure problem here. So if the pressure is low, because of
Yeah.
the shower head that you have, it comes out as if it's a heavy flow,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
you use less water.
More. Oh,
Less
it comes
water.
as if it's a heavy flow.
Yeah,
Right. So
depending on the
there's
water
a shower
pressure,
head like
the
that.
shower head that have the
Okay.
pressure. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know about those.
Staying in the bathroom area as well, we're looking now at faucets. Some of the
okay.
faucets have a mesh on it,
Mm-hmm.
and that mesh allows the water to get air bubbles inside of them. So you really technically get less water when it comes out. That's called
Oh,
an aerator. So
okay.
less water comes out, you
Yes.
conserve. In the bathroom again, moving to the toilet, dual flush.
Yeah.
What is?
Like in our upstairs toilet we have
Oh, yes.
two, we can't actually see the tank, it's embedded in the wall, but it
Okay.
has two lever, not even levers, whatever,
Buttons
buttons to press.
or
So if
Right.
dial.
you do a number two, then you press the bigger one, which is more water.
Yes.
And
And
if you
Okay.
do a number one,
have you ever tried when whatever you're doing, you press
To
number
still
one?
press the small.
in fact, I always press the big one, which is bad. I don't ever press the little one.
But even if you're pressing the big one, the amount of water that is in that one versus the older toilet is far less, because the older
Okay.
toilet will use 2 point odd or up to 3 gallons,
Yeah.
while the dual flush, the maximum
Yeah.
is 1.6.
Okay. So at least that is not so bad then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You'll
Mm.
Okay.
save
Good.
on water
Yeah.
using that, but you're really still useless. So
Yeah.
sometimes
Okay.
probably you can try just using the
The
smaller
small.
one.
Small
Yeah.
one.
Try to see if it will work.
Hi, AG. Welcome to the chat. We're talking most things you are interested in, money saving.
Yeah.
Welcome, Miss Leonie, as well. Good afternoon. And she says, good afternoon to AG and AG. Blessings to Leonie. All right. So what else could we purchase that we could use that would save us
All
some
right.
money?
For me, things that I purchase and speak about on my channel is things that I use. I really don't want to tell somebody about something that I know nothing of.
Never. Yes.
Very good. Very, very good.
So,
Because people, you are more believable that
Where is
way.
my? I wanted to show my solar light thing, but where is it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
It was on the.
exactly. So coming back to even solar lights, um, I've tried a number of solar lights, inside, outside, everywhere,
Mhm.
because I have lights everywhere.
Yeah.
And there are some lights that I think people, hi, I think people just buy lights. So we see it, we hear say it's solar, we buy it. And that's
Mm,
wrong, because I can use a light inside that you might can't use. You can't use that light any at all because my walls inside are white. You
So
may
it will reflect the light.
exactly. So you may have a colored wall and you buy the same light that I buy.
But
It
it
don't
doesn't
work
work for
for
you.
you. Exactly.
Okay.
So then some of these things are things that I tell people, look out for some of these that you're buying. I
Yeah.
will buy also some lights that last me years. I've never replaced them.
Mm.
Hmm.
Never replaced them. And irrespective of who use them, they will work. But it's where I put them
Yeah.
Okay.
and the type of light that I buy. So
Yeah.
I'm not, there are some solar lights when persons come to me trying to sell these lights, I tell them, I don't want that light. My sister would call me, Joy, what do you think about this light? I say, no, not for you. Because
Okay.
then I would know even the position of her light socket.
Okay.
So I can't, if her light socket is on the wall, I can't tell her to buy some lights. As again, somebody else who may have a light socket in the roof or the ceiling there, I can tell
Yeah.
them, come on, this one is for you.
Okay.
I
So it
understand.
depends.
And I like the point about painting the colored walls. I notice a lot. I didn't used to notice it when I was little and growing up in Jamaica, but I think it was just the same. People just love
Bright
color.
color.
So every room a different bright
Bright
color.
color.
But I
Yes,
like the
and they
consideration that you've given to if it's white, then it will reflect the light better, so you're able to
exactly.
use.
And
Yeah.
and things that I personally do, I think of whatever benefit I'm going to get from it. So take for instance, I would live here and I don't need a AC because of what I did to the house. So I would probably insulate the roof with foam and it keep it cool in the summer. So somebody coming from outside in here would wonder, they're not the same house next door. And the same
Mm.
house next door hot like fire.
Okay.
So it's things that you do. So
Yeah.
then, um, like I said, I really don't tell people about things that unless I use them. So I
Yeah.
could I could I could recommend a solar fan.
Yeah.
And I've used the solar. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get rid of the old fans that I have. I trying I'm trying to get rid of the old fans that I have.
Yeah.
To go
It
to solar.
I'm using solar fans.
How do they work?
Excellent.
No,
Excellent.
I'm
No,
not. I
how?
don't know
We've
what.
never
Yeah.
seen it. We've never seen one. Do you
Um
plug it in or it's not plugged in?
there
We don't know.
it comes with a panel. It comes with a panel that I place on my roof. So
Okay.
and the cord comes in.
Yeah.
So the cord comes in and in the mornings I just plug on that cord.
Into your regular socket?
No, the fan comes with that type of plug. So I just not in the solar fan I have can be charged two ways
Okay.
via the electricity or by
Okay.
the panel.
Okay.
But I use when I bought it, I wanted it for the panel only.
And was that bought in Jamaica?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
It
okay.
was
I've
something
never seen nor heard
I
of
I've
one.
never
searched.
heard of it.
It was something that I searched far
Oh,
and wide for. Um, my first one that I had was 90 watts. So then moving from 90, I wanted to go lower. That would give me the same thing. All of them is breeze I want.
yeah.
It's really breeze I want. So searching for a lower wattage fan, I search and search and search till I came up with 15. The
Mm.
15 was a plug-in fan and it worked. My only problem with that one that I bought was that it was too short.
The height of it, you mean?
Yes, it was too short. And
Yeah.
then someone sent me a WhatsApp where I was now introduced to a 15-watt solar fan. Now remember, I'm moving from 15 back to 15.
Yeah.
Only difference is I'm not paying anything
On
electricity wise for it
wise for
because I'm
using.
using the
Okay.
sun totally. And what
Yeah.
I liked about that solar fan was if it's even plugged into the panel, I can be using it same time.
Oh.
It's not
Yeah.
like it has to be charged and then I use it. No.
Once it's plugged into the panel, it can
Once
be.
it's plugged in and it's getting even a tad bit of light,
Hmm.
it's being charged.
So something like that now, can you use it at night since or
I
it
only use
stores?
my I really only use my solar
Oh,
fan at night.
okay. So it
So
stores
at
the
night,
energy.
right, at night it's plugged the connection is plugged out and I'm using it.
Oh, that sounds good. I don't even think that thing is here. We'll have to do lots of research, but I've never heard of a solar fan, honestly.
Mm,
And I doubt that is here. I've never heard anybody with it.
no.
Because as I say, some of these tips is not just for Jamaicans. We can use them up
Yeah.
as
It's
well.
it's and what I especially like about the panel, because I did a test on the panel itself to see
Yeah.
if even just a glare would get the power running, and it does.
Mm,
Even a glare. It
okay.
might not give you the maximum charge
Yes.
on a cloudy day, but you do get something.
Mm,
Okay. All right.
You do get something.
mm. We usually like to leave one light on in the house at night. So either one, like on the landing upstairs, on all night long,
Mhm.
or on the downstairs in the passage, one light on, just to make
Oh,
sure it's not just dark, completely dark. But
And
then I got this solar, it's a little light, just a little
handheld,
rectangular
just
hand
hold it
in
fits
the
in your
palm
hand.
of my hand,
Yeah.
and I just put it outside in the day or by a window indoors, and it charges. And then I put it on the step on the upstairs, put it on the stairs, and it lasts the whole night long. And
Yeah.
I have not used electricity.
Well, any
And this
paid
is, yeah,
electricity.
and this is UK. So
great.
even when there's no hot sun out, as long as it is bright, it
Yeah.
charges.
Fine. For me, I wanted for me, my purpose for doing something like that was for security. So
Yes.
what I would have done, or what I have done, is I got some timer candles. They they
Oh,
they wax looking like, but it's battery operated.
yeah.
And I realized that putting batteries in there lasts me for 60 days before that thing goes down. And
Mm,
what I especially like about it was that it's a timer. So if I start it at, say, 8 o'clock, I can
Yeah.
ask for it to continue for 8 hours before it shut off.
yeah.
Okay.
And
You
then
know,
I don't have to reset it.
Mm.
It
yeah.
comes on religiously at 8 o'clock once
Okay.
I start it that time.
Mm.
You know what would be good with that is if you use a battery charger and use rechargeable batteries.
No,
And
no, no,
okay,
no. And let me explain to you why. Regular batteries, regular batteries are 1.5 volts for what I need it for. Rechargeable don't pass 1.2. So it means I have to be recharging for quite a number of time. Semi electricity?
no,
Mm.
but I was thinking they have now some some chargers that are
Solar
solar.
powered.
So you're not using electricity to charge up batteries, but they're
Yes, but
battery
remember I
chargers.
told you it was wax. How it going to go out there?
You
It's
said you have to
wax
recharge it
candles, you
over and
know.
over.
Yeah, so it because the batteries are inside, I'll have to take it out, put it in that
Charger.
charger, get the panel, the part for the panel out there in the sun. It means that when I put in back that battery, I'll have to reset again. I don't need to reset until the next 60 days.
Mm,
Okay.
What
Understand.
I do use it with is some flame lights. And the flame lights is timer based as well.
okay.
Mm.
So if I'm not even here, I keep it on. I have it coming on every day, even if I'm here. So if I'm not here, you can't know
Mm.
because it's going to come on religiously.
Oh, Leonie says I have a
She says,
or
get
get
a
a
solar
solar
battery
battery
charger, which
charger.
was an idea I had. I have some battery chargers, but they're not solar. But I do know that they sell the solar battery chargers.
By
Yes,
the way, welcome Lala.
I'm planning to get one, but before I even recommend it to anybody, I need to try it.
Oh yes. I like that system that that you live by. You can't recommend it if you haven't
No, I
tried it.
can't. I
That yeah, I
can't.
like that because so many people sell people things and encourage people to buy it and you
And
just
they don't
waste your
even know
money
how it works.
because they haven't tried it.
And
Yeah.
and and that was the issue I had with solar lights,
Yeah.
where I can tell you a million and one solar lights to use. It doesn't mean that it's for you.
It's suitable
So
for you. Yeah.
you have some persons who, for me, solar lights around the front of my house, it's just for decoration, while the ones at the back is really for security purposes.
Yeah. Do you mean the ones in the front are inside or outside?
No man, they're in the yard. So you have them on the
Okay.
driveway, the walkway, the grass, the
Yeah.
fence, everywhere.
But it's decorative.
Exactly. And they give a sort of dim look. They're not
Okay.
as bright. While the
Yeah.
ones around the back, if I ants pass it, it brighten.
Oh, oh, that's a good idea. Right. Something that maybe we should have done earlier. Hi, AG, says Lala. Something we should have done earlier is to um, clear up some terms associated with energy and energy saving and usage
That's
that
something novices like us don't know.
my head hard to get some things. Watt and voltage and power. I have no clue what those mean. And I'm sure some
Okay.
of our subscribers might not know as well. So maybe we
Okay.
could backtrack a little bit. And
Sure.
when you say
So
like your
so
fridge use so and so watt and you want one that's lower.
right. So all right, take for instance even the fridge. I'm coming from a 800-watt fridge, and it peaks. When I say it peaks, it goes up to even 1,200 watts. Now, the watts is what is used on your bill, really. You don't use volts like that. Volts
Okay.
depend on even the country. Because for us out here, we can use 220 and
110.
110. Right. I think your area tend to use 220.
Yeah. I think
Right.
in US is 110 mostly as well.
Right. So with the volts, it's really dependent sometimes on the area, because some of our equipment would really need 220, like a AC for us, or even the solar panels would need that 220 coming in. In terms of wattage is what your light bill
Building.
read. That's what they read.
Okay.
So when I say I'm moving from a 800 watt to a 180 watt, you see the difference there?
Yes.
Right.
But my
And it,
question though is why don't companies make them with lower wattage if that's going to benefit the consumer?
I can't answer that.
I
I
know.
can't answer that.
Yeah.
What I found though, because I think the other day you guys bought, what was it you buy? And there was a link for it on Amazon. You bought two things. I think you bought the air fryer and you bought
Yes.
something
Oh,
else.
and a mixer, a stand
Right.
mixer.
So when I went and I looked at I really wasn't pleased with that air fryer. And the reason why,
Okay.
because the wattage was high. It was really high.
Mm.
But the mixer, on the other hand, when I looked at the wattage on that mixer, it was really low compared
Ooh.
to the others that they were selling.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So if you were to buy, that's one of the thing that you can really look for. Look for the low
Okay.
wattage. If you know you want something to blend, why are you buying a 2,500 watt blender when you can get
Yeah.
1,000 watt?
Oh,
Because
that makes sense, and I
the,
absolutely
Had
understand
no
the,
that
clue
now.
before.
Yeah, we
the,
didn't
the
have a
two
clue.
five is going to do the same thing that the 1,001 do. Blend.
Mm. And you pay less in terms of energy usage for the less, the one with less. I understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for me, I always encourage people, if you are changing out your appliances, no care how small it is, think lower wattage.
Question. On the appliance itself, let's say I've had it for years. Does it tell me on the appliance? Because I would have given away the box or lost the box.
Yes,
Put
it's
the
on
box
it.
in rubbish. Does it say it on the appliance?
Yes, it's on
Okay.
it. Because even the other day, my WhatsApp group that I have, I put out a status telling them that for me, I like pretty things. I
Yeah.
really do like pretty things, and I like air fresheners.
Yeah.
So I will invest heavily on air fresheners. But then the other day I picked up one of the plugins I have, and I said, no man, this I care my light bill as small as it is. Calculating it at 1 watt would cost me. And just imagine you have them plugged in every single solitary room.
Mm.
So we have to find another way. So what I do, I buy the battery ones.
Okay.
And batteries for me work out cheaper
Mm.
than the electricity.
Lala says, awesome information here. I'm learning. We're learning as well. Lala, we find this so fascinating that somebody has all this knowledge that can save us money.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
I used to be really upset with JPS. And the reason why I was upset with them,
Yeah.
for two reasons. A customer will complain and say, my light bill high. And them tell JPS and them come and them say, nothing wrong, you use it. In
Mm.
honesty, they do use it. But for me, that's not the way to go. Help
Yeah.
me. I don't know.
You don't understand how you're using it
I
up.
honestly don't know.
Yeah.
And majority of the times when I talk to people and they explain, if they tell you the truth, you can help.
Yeah.
So you ask little questions. So like the other day I was at work and my coworker said, Joy, me light bill high. I said, what was it
Mm.
before? She told me. I said, what is it now? She tell me. So I said, what you doing different? She said, nothing. Because that's a common answer. Nothing. I said, okay, fine. So I said, when you touch any of your plants, I'm shocked you. She said, yes, so you know that.
Too much. Too much whatever coming through it.
She have leak. She have
Oh.
electricity leak. So I say, look here, get an electrician. Don't try to tackle it yourself. Plug out. Get the electrician to come. You have electricity leak. You see,
Mm.
the minute it solve, all smiles.
Mm.
It work. So, like I said, once I tell you the truth and help, just tell me the truth. Don't tell me say you know use it. The
Yes.
other day another co-worker said, our bill gone up. I'm say, you changed 220? She said, yeah. I said, me know you not have no AC, so look here. And I
Mm.
gave her two tips. And it was just yesterday that I realized our breaker might be on. So the 220 coming, nothing is connected. The breaker is on. See vampire electricity there?
Mm.
And we're paying for it. So some of the times we say we don't change anything.
Hmm.
There
Yeah.
are things that are sucking it.
Hi, Carmen. Welcome.
And we don't know. And this wasted electricity, we have to pay
Yeah.
for it because the meters are so smart.
Mm.
Oh, Jamaicans have smart meter now.
Most of us have smart meters.
Oh.
Mm. But at the
Most
same
of us.
time, too, here's a controversial. one for you. I'm interested to see how you answer it. You know, when people in some communities throw up their piece of wire and they have power just like me and you,
Who pay?
who
Mhm.
pay for it?
We we have to pay for it
Mm.
because all of that is already signed. You see, like I say, we 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 create we we sit down and we create this problem that John Brown stealing light, and we have to pay for it. It's already signed. Our government signed to all of this. There's an agreement. There's nothing you and I can do about we paying for that. Nothing.
Mm.
But we can do our small part.
To
On your
conserve on the
bill.
little bit that you use.
Exactly.
Oh
Mm.
gosh.
We have to pay for it. You see,
Yeah.
there's a lot more that people really they don't understand. So for me, in order to get an understanding, I try to attend some of the joint committee meetings, the anything that has to deal with electricity and water, because I need
Mm.
to know. I need to know how it affect me. I
Yeah.
remember, and it is strange. You see, Jamaicans only hear the end result. Oh, we light bill going up in October. Oh, we light bill doing this. Water going up, and we cost then. We cost
Yeah.
then. I'm gonna quarrel for that mountain. It done. It finished.
That's true. That
It
mountain when it
finished.
gone up.
It finished. And we pay the bill and we cost. So you see,
Yeah.
most of the complaints I'm getting is at a particular time. And at
Mm.
that point, the bill don't print already. You can't cancel.
Right. Lala has a question. I think we've covered it. Is it true to unplug appliances when not using?
Definitely true, Miss Lala.
That's
Definitely
true.
true. We learned that this evening.
That's
It is
true.
using. It is
And
using
and
electricity even though it's there,
and
not being
another
used.
thing, too, Lala, it's called phantom electricity. So I might be here and somebody plug in a electrical extension cord.
Oh,
You know me, I follow the electrical cord because I want to see
Yeah.
where it plug into.
and it not
So
plug into nothing.
exactly. So you see wasted electricity?
Mm.
What you mean?
You plug in one extension card from the plug over there,
Yeah.
sir. But not really plug into it.
And that a waste?
Yes, it's wasted electricity.
Well, in 2 rooms, I have some large wardrobes,
Yeah.
and there's a plug behind each one that we
We
need.
need.
We need the
Exactly.
plug.
So you
So we
remember I
plug in
said
an
to you,
extension.
right? So you remember I said to you that there is a little gadget that I call it's a remote plug. I have plugs too that's hard to reach. So my TV might be plugged in one. I'm not going to move stuff to go around there and plug out the TV. I can't. I don't have time for that. So I get the remote plugs and I plug the TV into the remote plug. So you see in the mornings, I make sure I press all. And that's also in the channel as well. I tell what I use. So I
Okay.
press all every morning. Even though I never turn on the TV, I still press all to make sure that it's off.
How big is that thing?
It's small. Just like the appliance timer that I was telling you about. It's very small. So you could plug it in the socket and plug the extension in it.
Okay. And
And
then
then when you're ready to use it, it's just a switch of a button, like a remote. So you just press the remote on.
okay, when you want to use it.
Exactly.
So tell us the name of that thing.
It's
Remote
called remote plug.
plug.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, we need to look into that. Write that down, please.
We the persons
Right.
in
Yeah,
the
hold it.
persons in Jamaica
Remote plug.
have a lot of things that they can do. I remember saying about the fridge timer, people will shut it down. But like I said, I only say what I use. My fridge is off for about probably 10 hours every day, and I've never had anything spoil. Now that I even have the inverter fridge, make it worse.
Yeah.
It's
Well, we need
worse.
to hear about the inverter fridge, but give me a chance to look at some of the comments or questions. But remind us to come back to inverter fridge. Lala says, should we always turn off lights in rooms when exiting, even if we're going to return to that room 30 minutes later, or just leave it on?
Lala, I think you know the answer for that. You hear how much minutes you say?
30. Yeah. All
You
right. We
see,
have the answer for that one.
we have this notion that when we turn off and turn on, sometimes the light or the meter might jump. Nothing like that.
But an electrician, I've heard that from in Jamaica.
Well, all right.
Electrician.
Yeah.
You can prove it. It don't jump. They said that about the refrigerator, and I've not had jump stains.
All right. Lala says, I never unplug my microwave because we use it often.
We use
Okay.
ours often to Lala, but we
Oh,
always plug it out.
okay, Lala. For me, my microwave is on a one of those remote plugs as well. It comes the ones that you can get online has a five. You get five plugs, one remote or two remotes. It depends on which one you buy.
Okay.
I used to love seeing the lights. So when on my channel I spoke about even the microwave, it used to tell a time. And especially when light go off and I come home, I can tell you, no, them take them light today.
Yeah,
But
light
what?
bill down.
My light bill. You see, just even that little light flashing, that's a light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
All right.
shut down mine. Once I finish using it, I shut it down. Most of these, most of these things have a standby power. So
Okay.
whether or not you use it, once it's plugged in and there's electricity passing through that, you pay for
It's
it.
being used. Okay. All right. Amy said, got to always press on yes or to turn on it, the smart power something.
Yeah.
Storm Chaser, Joe Lisa, my light bill coming from 10,000. Now I am down to 5,000. It will be get lower soon by getting some devices. All these tips help. Thanks, Storm Chaser, and we're happy for you that things working in your favor. And most times we left our phone chargers plugged in, we just unplug our phone.
Exactly.
Mm,
So all that use,
Eh? Remember I told you about you see, you guys need to listen to the channel.
yeah,
See how much
true.
you and then what I realized too, when some when some YouTubers can make their thing long, I can't because the information is too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
So
So
you
I have
don't
to
want
give
to
you the
overload us all in one go. I
exactly.
understand.
So I have to
but you
give
know
you
what would help? Sorry, not to cut you, but you know what would help with yours? If you do some videos where you go around and show some actual things.
Oh yeah.
Like this plug
The
and
smart plug
this
only costs
this
so and so.
fan, that would help to make it real to people.
Yeah.
on all of them, whatever I use, I show it. So the pictures are there. So you'll see it. I might not give the link, but the pictures are there. So if I am telling you
Okay.
about
Did you see the fridge?
the second
Not hers,
YouTube
but
video about the inverter fridge,
yes.
I showed the appliance timer.
You showed a picture of it, not
Right.
necessarily your
No, that was
fridge.
mine. That was mine. The one I showed is the exact one that I use.
Okay. All right, let's see. Leonie says, my son is just like the conserving lady. I usually drown him out, but interestingly, I am enjoying and learning from this lady.
So
I'm
good.
definitely learning. Hi, Inga.
Welcome,
Hi,
Inga.
pretty Inga. You think we don't notice how you're hot up these days? Hello, chat.
Hello.
Hello to your co host. Thank
Hi.
you, Inga. And hi, Inga from Lala. And ha, beautiful ladies. Hi, Marva. Welcome to the chat today. Have you got any questions for our smart conserver, Joy? Hello, Lala, and hello, Amy. And I just unplugged my fan lamp and phone charger and turned off my bedroom light. Miss Leonie,
Um,
well, you're
you
doing
know,
well.
it for me, I have been asked by even the light people themselves. I remember them coming to my office to beg me to be an ambassador. And I said, no, not interested. And the reason why I'm not interested, I still think them thief.
Yeah,
But we can get around it.
we can help each other with the little tips
Exactly,
that we
because
know.
and
We
not
can
not
help
only
each other.
that too. I remember being at work and somebody called me and say them cut them light, no light, and me say okay, fine. Him say, look here to get on bear. Me say, look here, let us deal with this, but we have to gather the evidence. We have to. In order to beat them, you need the evidence. So me say, okay, let me deal with it. Give me the information. Me write them casually. When I wrote them say, oh, it's on. Me said, no, I'm there. No, it's not on. So she thought I was there. I said, no, no, like not there. I'm here now. Talking to you
Mm,
from my phone, it not on. She said, okay. Then she write back and say, she'll get it sorted out. She did get it sorted out days after. So me
mm.
just write, oh, you are after that. And me say, deal with it. Compensation.
Ah,
So you need to know how to play their game.
mm.
Just gather the evidence. And it's not only them alone, it's all of the
Yeah,
utilities.
yeah,
One, one of my
definitely.
one of my greatest pet peeve, me not like pay regular bill, you know. Me not think you for sit down and get all $20,000 out of my pocket every month. No, me
Mm,
don't like it. So I'm going to find a way to reduce it.
mm. Yeah,
Even with food,
yes,
I'm going to find a way to reduce your bill.
yeah,
So it might mean I have to call up my co-worker them and say, look here, we need onion, you know, onion in the market for X price, but we can get it for this. So let us buy a bag. So we
yeah.
buy a bag and we share it.
Share it up. Yeah.
Exactly. So you can save on
Mm.
these
You
things
just
and
have
be
to be smart about it.
exactly.
All right, Sister Lala, before we come to the inverter fridge. Wow, I need to unplug a lot of appliances and tools in my house. Get up, Lala, and go and do it. My husband left most of his tools plugged in inside the garage.
One
Ah,
thing I can tell you, Lala, um, it takes it takes consistency.
yeah,
It does take consistency.
not
And
just one mountain.
exactly, it does take consistency because for me it meant going around and
Yeah.
looking.
Mm.
Mm. Guys, I hope you're remembering the thumbs up. We want to jump over to something I found very, very interesting today, found on Joy's channel, which is called an Smart Conserver. She was talking about something called an inverter
Inverter
fridge,
fridge.
which was the first time I was hearing any such thing. And just as I was enlightened and impressed and interested, I'm sure some of you will be as well. Well, all of you should be, unless you know about it already. I didn't hear about an inverter fridge
Before
before,
today.
so I
The
want Joy to sort of tell us about that. But give us 1 second. Let us welcome some people who've just jumped on. Sean, hi. Start using low energy light bulbs. Great idea, says Inga. The bigger tools. Can't wait for home to come home now.
for him.
Must be him, be.
Can't wait
Yeah.
for him to come home now. Bless up Inga and bless up your girl Lala from Amy. Right, tell us please about this
Inverter
idea.
fridge.
What is an inverter fridge? How does it help? Can all of us have one?
Okay. The the
Cost.
the inverter is not only for fridge. It's really a technology.
Okay.
So with the inverter technology, it normally on a fridge, I'm assuming that you have one of the conventional fridge. So the conventional fridge would
By
mean
the
that,
way, sorry, if it is conventional or inverter, how do
Oh,
we
you
even
know,
know?
yeah.
We don't know.
and majority of the times they write on it inverter.
Mm.
Oh,
That's what you
Okay.
would see on it, inverter. It doesn't have a particular look. You can't tell,
Yes.
right? But
Okay.
the inverter technology allows the compressor of your refrigerator to operate more efficiently.
Okay.
So,
That's a nice way to put it.
right. So you have inverter air conditioners. The solar fan is normally called an inverter fan because of how efficient it is. Take, for instance, you have two fridge. You have the inverter fridge and you have the conventional one. And I would stand in my fridge for, say, half an hour. When I close that door, I don't hear it. But when
Okay.
I close the door of the conventional fridge, it needs to work hard now to put in back that cold air that you and I already take out.
mm,
So you
Okay.
hear the compressor running and
mm,
it running hard until it cools back down to the
Mm.
required temperature that it needs.
Okay.
So for me in the vlog, like I tell you, when I was setting out to buy the inverter fridge, I knew about the technology, but I wanted to get more information on it.
Yeah.
So doing my research, I found out about it and I said, yes, this is what I want, the inverter, because it means less electricity. So that's what I want.
Yeah.
So in going about getting that inverter fridge, I realized that the one that was chosen for me, I didn't choose that one because all I wanted was already fulfilled. So even if I never get any extra on it, I would be good. I would feel nice because I
Yeah.
already accomplished what I wanted. But
Mm.
then getting the inverter fridge, this is what I realized as well. I used to go to market, or I still do go to market every 2 weeks. When I put certain things in that fridge, I don't need to go every 2 weeks anymore because it keeps it fresher. Because the one that I got have a twin cooler.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said in the video, for me, there were a lot of places selling this inverter technology. But why I chose that supplier was because of the knowledge that the sales rep have.
Yes.
Because I've had bad experiences. Sometimes we know what we want, so we leave out and we say we're going to buy a fridge.
And they convince you when you go in a store about this one nice and you buy it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And because you
remember
already
me
have
on my
that,
bed.
it's like going to the supermarket and you're hungry.
Yes.
You know you're going to pick up some foolishness.
And make us eat it too. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because of that, because of that knowledge that I had, when I went to this particular one, I knew I was getting exactly what I wanted. So I told her, I want an inverter fridge, it must be at a particular size.
Yeah.
And she gave me that and some.
Mm. Guys, tell us in the chat if you knew about inverter fridge, what
Our
that was.
inverter technology.
Inverter technology for your appliances. I
Because I
didn't know
never heard
about it
about that before.
before. Welcome, KBJ, our moderator extraordinaire. Welcome to Judith. Judith was up above. I've missed it, but welcome, Judith, as well. Amy, bless up. Judith, greetings, Sean. I didn't see you here there at first. Smart Conserver, I see your face, a lady with so much information. Blessings
Oh,
from Storm
finally see your
Chaser.
face because
Ah,
he is her
subscriber.
subscriber.
Bless up, Miss Amy. Where's Marvel's?
While you're looking for that, Joy, do you remember the actual model name of the fridge?
It was a
It
Samsung,
was a
but I don't remember
Samsung.
the
You
model
remember
name,
the model
model
name?
number.
No. No.
She is so true because when I open my fridge and then close it, I do hear that song.
Yes.
You are going to hear it, and that's how you know sometimes that you honestly really do have a conventional fridge.
Yeah, but I never heard of that. Amy, not that familiar with it myself, just know a little. This is very educational. Hi, KBJ from Inga. Never mind, girls, thanks. Oh, hi, Judith, welcome. And no, never heard of it, June said, but I like the idea of fresher foods. Yes. KBJ, first time hearing about this.
So you see, you have
Jamfet, greetings, host. Hi,
greetings,
Jamfet.
Jamfed. You have a lot of educating to do. This is your mantra. This is your calling.
Yes,
Did you find the model number for the fridge?
we love to check
Oh
on.
no. But what you need to recognize though, if you're going for a fridge, like I said, I don't know if I'm well. From what I read, sometimes the model numbers are confined to a certain location.
Okay.
Okay,
So
all
I
right.
might give you a model number, and that model number
Yeah.
doesn't apply to your region.
Yeah.
Yes, we understand.
What was it? This year that you bought it,
Sure.
and
I
how much
bought
was
it
it?
in I bought it in April for I think it was a little over 100,000 Jamaican dollars. And
Okay.
recently somebody tried to buy a smaller version and they got it for a higher price than what I got it for.
Mm.
Amy, there could be a locator too. There is safety to think of. Okay. And thumbs up, Joe Lisa, always informative. Full bless up to all in the chat. Guys, we have gone over. Well,
Have
we
we?
no, we came on 10 minutes early. So it's now 1 hour and 6 minutes. So we have
Oh,
4 minutes to go. But can I just pause to thank Joy, you'll have to come back one day. I'm sure of that. And I'm sure you're willing as well. You have so much to inform us about. So, so many ways that we can actually help ourselves and help each other. So we're really appreciative. I have a few announcements that I need to make. Wait, Sister Lala, wow, wow, wow. Wow, now I have to go and plug washer, dryer, microwave, TVs, extension cord, phone charger. Oh, Lord, help me.
you know what? With that, Lala, what I'm grateful for in the UK, every plug have a switch.
Switch on the wall so you
So
can
rather
turn
than
off.
just unplug things, we just
Just
turn
turn
off
off
the
the
switch and
switch.
it's off.
Yes,
So
so
I'm
no
grateful for
powers.
that. But I know, like the Jamaica and US, you just see the plug,
Plug and you have to plug
and
out the
I
thing.
was always scared of those. Plugging in and unplugging anything scare me. But here I'm not so scared.
When cell phones first came out, I was always on my kids to unplug them when done charging to save electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Washer 2 says Inga.
Yes, all of them.
LOL says KB. Guys, tomorrow, my one announcement, I think it is one, two. Tomorrow, we're not live, but at the same time as the live would be on is our Come Dine With Me session. Our slot is 6 o'clock, the same time as the live, and we're doing the pudding, the dessert for the Come Dine With Me Jamaican style link up. It starts off 2 hours or so before, or an hour and a half, with
Ricky,
Ricky Life 365. He's
the
doing the
starter.
starter or appetizer. He's doing some fish kebabs, I see.
Yeah.
That should be good. And then that will be followed by Bling Cooking and Lifestyle Vlogs. He's here in the UK with us as well. And he's doing the mains, some sort of magnum barbecue chicken
Chicken, yeah.
and seasoned rice, and it looks good. So we'll see his video premiere tomorrow. After that, it's our dessert or
Which
pudding,
is Jamaican fruit delights.
Jamaican fruit delight. So look out for that. And then Jamfet in France will be doing his sweet
Sweet
potato
potato ice
ice
cream.
cream. I haven't heard from him yet how well it turned out, but I assume he sent us the link by now. We'll put all of those links on the community tab. Well, we've put the others already. We're waiting for Jamfet
Jamfets.
to send us his link. So we'll put it on the community tab and he'll premiere his tomorrow as well. Slightly after hours, I think, or is it before?
After.
Either, right, slightly after hours will be Jamfet's sweet potato ice cream, which I can't wait to see and
And taste.
taste. Um, yes, so back to the, oh, what was the second? The second one, please support our other YouTubers who are on the Come Dine with Me tomorrow. Can you check out their channel, check out their links, subscribe, please? They're all clean and decent. And subscribe, watch their video, and please do share. Thank you so much. That's the end of our announcements for today. As far as I understand, Inga says each time you plug and unplug, you burn more energy.
When you
We
were
covered
late,
that already,
yes,
Inga. So
it
go back
don't.
and watch this, and you
And
will.
also watch Smart Conserver channel, guys. You learn
Oh
a
Very
whole
good.
yes,
lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Smart Conserver or Joy, who is
lovely,
our
lovely tips all the
co-host,
time on every
every
video.
single video you learn
So give
so
her the
much.
support.
And the videos I like, they're not too long because I couldn't take in so much of that technical terms and
No, it
content
would be too
all
much.
in one. Yes. So they're really short and educational. You learn a lot and you have tips that you can take away and learn with. Have a good night. So nice seeing you both again. See you tomorrow, says Marva. See
Okay.
you tomorrow, Marva. I hope to catch the premiere. Thanks, Inga.
Don't be late.
Sounds delicious. See you tomorrow, Judith. With junk in a magnum chicken. Day
That one,
one. Oh,
no,
that
that
one
one
ya
I
I
go
go
wicked.
wicked.
I
No
would tell
joke.
you,
Isa.
take your time.
Jamfet. What? Jamfet say it's very nice. Send the picture and the link. Bye bye, says
Storm chaser.
Storm Chaser. So we've gone 11 minutes. Well, we've done our 1 minute extra now. Joy, thank you so much for coming on. If you have a parting sentence for us now, we'll give you the chance to do it now so
My
that we can
only
say
my
goodbye.
only parting sentence is don't let conservation be a burden. Because
Yeah.
if you do, you're going to revert to what you were doing in the first place.
Oh. So take the easy, simple steps and start somewhere, but make it consistent.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. We've appreciated, we've really enjoyed having you,
Thank you
and
so
we really
much,
do
Joy,
appreciate it.
Thanks.
and all the best with your channel as well.
Thank you.
Oh, guys,
Okay.
please do check out Smart Conserve. As I say, so much to learn, so much that can help us. So check out her channel. I expect to see there are 200 of you now. I expect to see 200 more on Smart Conserver's channel that
As
have
of
signed
now,
up.
or at least 19, because you know Storm is there already.
Yes.
So
So,
19 more.
so click subscribe, please, on Smart Conserver. See you tomorrow, guys, at the premiere. Don't be late.
Bye.
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 Bye. Thanks a lot. Take care. Thank you for sharing, ladies. We'll replay. Thanks, Inga. You take care, ladies. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone, says our co host extraordinaire. Not co host, what's your name? Moderator extraordinaire. All right. Bye, KB.